All right, so I'm the co-founder of D3fenders. We are a Web3 security company. Good to go. All right, so the biggest issue in Web3 is theft. So every single one of you in this room, all are potentially exposed to risk anytime you interact with the blockchain, anytime you interact with the dApp. And it is probably the worst thing that could possibly happen is getting your wallet drained. I worked for OK Bears. I've been in the space for a while, and every single week, if not day, for many, many years, I have been interacting with people who come to me and they say, hey, I got drained. What can I do? Can you get my NFT back? And there's nothing. Good security is proactive. So there was an estimated $1.7 billion stolen in 2023. The levels went down a little bit in 2024, really primarily because of the bear market. There is typically, like during a bull market, theft goes up. Bear market, theft goes down. There are key players, Sol Big Brain, Mark Cuban, drained for $1 million each. Huge money. And what that tells me is that not everybody is really safe. Degen's degen, Web3 is really, really fast, and scams are socially engineered so that you click that button, and we have all clicked that button. Maybe not to get drained, but a button that we didn't necessarily trust. Everyone is vulnerable, scams are evolving, and ultimately, like when you talk to someone who you're onboarding, often my experience is they're worried about scams. They're worried about getting their money taken, and that Web3 is not trusting. Historically, the responsibility falls on you. There aren't any security products for the most part. There are some, but there are no products out there for the most part that put that, or that take a little bit of the responsibility off of you. When you get drained, it's because you clicked a button. It's because you were moving too fast. And Web3 is fast-paced. You hear a mint. You want to go click that button. You get a message from a friend. He says, buy this meme coin. You want to click that button, and it happens really, really quick. Ultimately, there's a low focus on security. Everyone thinks that they're invulnerable to getting drained until it happens. I hear all the time. I was on a space with Spoonicus probably about a year ago. Live on the air, on a space, got drained for 12 grand, clicked on the wrong button. Cold storage is great. It's cumbersome. It slows things down. Do I use a ledger? Absolutely. But do I use hot wallets? Absolutely. And I use a lot of them. I would imagine that probably everyone out here has a mixture of that. And we have a mixture of tolerances, or at least you should in your cold wallet and in your hot wallets. And again, these scams are socially engineered. They are engineered to catch you at a point where you are the most vulnerable, you're in FOMO mode, you're excited about something, and you are not thinking about it. So at D3fenders, the Vault is our core product. So we've created a 2FA transaction-guarded multi-sig vault. It's a mouthful. Ultimately, what it does is it stops wallet drains. It's a really easy product. It's the foundation of everything. We've built and building a number of different features that are all reliant on a highly secure vault so that your assets, NFTs and tokens, are safe within it. Security is first for us. Even though it slows things down a little bit, it makes it so that you can be confident, you can sleep good. This is like one of our slogans, sleep good, right? Like there are days where I have interacted, doesn't happen as much, but you interact with that link and you never know. And ultimately, so this vault powers our ecosystem. We're going to continue to build features on top of it. So peer-to-peer swaps, governance, I'll go over those in a minute, but everything is reliant on your assets being validated as yours. You are the one that makes the decision what goes into your vault and what comes out of it. So how it works, there's a 2FA guarded multi-sig vault. You go into an agreement or smart contract agreement that creates two things. You have a 2FA, and the 2FA acts as one key. Your wallet signature acts as another key. Anything that goes into the vault is reliant on those two keys. Anything that comes out of the vault is reliant on those two keys. It's fully self-custodial. Tokens, as you know, cannot be frozen, and so the token is a slightly different workflow than the NFTs. NFTs, the majority of them have the ability to be frozen, and so both NFTs and tokens can be secured in our dApp. This is actually an image of the desktop version. We've been working for the past year, bootstrapped ourselves, have a number of NFT collections, which the NFT collections give unlimited access to the vault system. But ultimately, we've been in beta for about a year. We're about to release our public release, which is V3. Again, it secures NFTs and tokens. And then the big feature, the most important feature for everyone in this room is the emergency migration. So you have that bad day. In security, bad days are bad. You have clicked a bad link, someone has accessed your computer, your seed phrase is compromised, and you know, holy shit, my assets are gone in my wallet. But inside of your vault, it's like a separate room in your wallet. Inside of your vault, nothing can leave unless you have signed it first with your 2FA and then your wallet signature. So the emergency migration feature is our smart contract is actually powered by third-party payer. And so even if your wallet is completely empty, zero Solana in it, anything in that vault, NFTs and tokens, whether it's a big fat stack of Bonk or Guac or whatever it is, if it's inside of your vault, you fund your smart contract from a third-party payer. So again, no Solana in your wallet at all. It is what powers the smart contract in order for you to move those tokens from your vault to a safe location. So there are a bunch of products that we're actually building on top of the vault system. The first one is the multiple NFT send. So just being able to send NFTs and tokens directly from your vault to a safe location. Well, actually, it doesn't even have to be a safe location. It can be to your buddy Steve, my buddy Steve's down there. Secure peer-to-peer swap, coming from a community where I hear about people getting scammed in peer-to-peer situations where you go to maybe, well, Famous Foxes is actually not a really good example, but you're doing peer-to-peer. Often people are doing it off-platform. You can have spoofed NFTs. The spoofed NFTs look like they're the real deal. They're not, and suddenly your assets are gone. You've traded for a total piece of garbage. Our secure peer-to-peer swap will come straight from the vault system. It will validate within the blockchain and confirm with, like, for example, Magic Eden, Marketplace to see that it is the actual NFT that you are trading with someone else. We have a referral system, so basically you get rewarded for sharing with your friends. Quadratic voting, for any of you whales out there, anybody who's engaged in the voting process, you'll know that if you're going to vote, you have to move your tokens from your safe wallet to a third-party platform. That third-party platform, for me, has always felt a little bit scary. I am assuming that third-party platform is safe. However, if I want to engage in DAO governance and I really care about my community, I end up doing it, I end up doing it. It's the only option. And so with us, we're building a quadratic voting system that is actually directly from your vault, so you'll be able to engage in DAO proposals from your vault without your assets leaving at all. So we're going to actually build an iteration of this, which is a multi-signature vault, so teams can use it, very similar to just a multi-sig wallet, but everyone is safeguarded by 2FA. We have an NFT shield for enterprise, so like OK Bears, SMB, all of these NFTs, they can be locked without our security fee. So in order to use the platform, if you hold the NFT, it's free. We have a Defenders OG collection, and it allows you to use the vault for free, but anybody can use it. And we wanted to make sure that we democratize security so that it's not too expensive. It's not the cost of a ledger. Obviously, like, it gets expensive if you are constantly using the the platform, but that's what the NFT is for. The NFT Shield for enterprise is being able to partner on a B2B level with other platforms so that they can use the vault for free. And the last one is a community secure staking. You can see the video or the image up in the back. How many of you are staking with Bonk? I know that it's definitely a thing. It's fantastic. The problem is when you're staking with third-party platforms, you can get drained. Everything in your wallet's gone the moment, especially if your seed phrase compromised, and you're staking a significant amount. I mean, it really doesn't even matter how much is staking. If you are staking and you get a seed phrase compromise, what happens when those when the time's up? The moment you unlock that stake, suddenly the tokens are back into your compromised wallet, and there's nothing that you can do. There's really nothing that the staking platform can do, and we've seen this with like the Pith airdrop, with the Jupe airdrop. I have seen so many people who are sitting on six-figure bags that have come to me and they've gone, what can I do? And really, like, the only answer is maybe try to go to the platform and see if it's possible for them to do something from the back end. But so what we're building is a very similar iteration to what is existing, where you can stake your assets directly in your vault. Set a duration. There's a rewards multiplier based off of the weight of the tokens that you have. Very, very similar to the existing setups. But in the moment that you are seed phrase compromised, this is not going to go into a wallet that's compromised. It's going to go into your vault, which is safe behind your 2FA and your ability to sign transactions. So community testing. Some of you have seen this, some of you haven't. Back in August, we locked up a DGOD. It was a lot of fun. Locked it up. A fuzzy DGOD, just to clarify, whatever you want to call them. So locked it up, gave the seed phrase out, and tens of thousands of people saw the seed phrase, were really, really excited, and got super pissed because that asset was not for them. It was locked in our vault, and it was fantastic. We like to test in the community. We want you guys to see what we're building. And as a matter of fact, we're going to do it again today. The community testing, we secure high-value assets in the vault. We distribute the seed phrase publicly. Eventually, after we give everybody a little time to FOMO and get pissed off that they can't actually take the NFTs, we migrate it to a safe location, and then we gather feedback, iterate, make changes, and ultimately make our platform better. Okay, so, whoa, shit. There's another picture. It's a picture of all the assets that are in the vault. It's not on there. So here's our community testing today. If you're bored and you want a DGOD and a Galactic Gecko and a Soul Punk and an OK Bear and, I don't know, there's like 15 or 16 relatively decently valuable NFTs that are in there. That's a seed phrase. Go get it. Thank you so much for listening, and happy to answer any questions. Although if you guys are throwing the seed phrase in, so who's doing it? Anybody? Come on, go for it.
I see some hands. Who doesn't want some of these NFTs? So much fun. All right, Burns, very excited. Let's see if we got some hands for some questions for Mr. Burns here.
Thank you, guys.
All right, very good. We'll put your hands together for Burns from D3fenders. Thank you very much.
Hey.